PBS explores what it means to live in Northwest Indiana, celebrating the idea that behind all of the good things in the region are good people making it happen. I'm your host, Kristen Estes. Whether it's due to work, the kids, or just life in general, everyone is susceptible to the impact stress can have on our health and well-being. Combine that with physical ailments, and soon all these little things become a lot to handle. Region explorer Matt Valukas combed Northwest Indiana and found a place where you can de-stress, take care of your body, and maybe enjoy a nice cup of tea.
Hey everybody, we're here at Float 60, Northwest Indiana. We're going to go into a sensory deprivation tank and we're going to get cryo-frozen. I've been here before. I know all about the tanks that you have back here. I know that you have some cryo stuff. Tanks and cryo is not something we talk about a whole lot here in Northwest Indiana.
No.
What is that?
So two different modalities we have here, modalities meaning services. We have float tanks, AKA sensory deprivation tanks. The term tends to freak people out.
Absolutely.
But we have a couple of different styles. So you mentioned we have four. Three of those are open cabin styles. So for like personal pools. Then we have the more ominous looking tank that most of us who float often love. So it's a little bit different preference, but all the same thing, 1,000 pounds of salt, and you float with no effort whatsoever. The cryo, on the other hand, you asked about, it's more of a modality that's very fast. It also addresses inflammation in your body, so if you have aches and pains, it's kind of like a high-tech ice pack. So it's gonna be really cold. You're gonna try it today, right?
Absolutely.
Great, so yeah, it's only 220 below. But
Only?
Yeah,
Only.
it goes really fast.
Hi.
Hello.
So this is cryotherapy.
This is cryotherapy. Are you nervous?
A little bit. It's a little overwhelming.
It's intimidating.
It's cold.
It's very cold.
Hence the cryo part of it.
That's right. And some people cry. No, not everybody cries, but just almost. But no, I'm going to take your temperature real quick. This is to kind of get a baseline of where you are.
Okay.
You're just going to drop about 30 degrees, your skin. So right above your knee, if you just show me your knee, 86 degrees. Perfect.
All right.
You good with this?
I'm good with this. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
All right. Whoa.
All right, I'm going to use this little elevator to lift you up. Yes, a little brisk.
That chillies the boys out.
When you come out of here, you should feel a very high endorphin rush. And so you feel very energetic, but it definitely addresses all your aches and pains. All right, you got the 9-second countdown. Ready?
All right.
Okay, count with me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. All right, go ahead and step out. You can grab my hand if you need a little hand. Okay. So you definitely got cold. You know, you can safely go down to about 50. Now you should get warm very quickly. What's happening is your blood vessel is just constricted, just like an ice pack works on your injury, right? And when they dilate again, you're getting fresh, rich blood to that area, and it's kind of pushing out all of the stuff that was causing the pain. Two principles to keep in mind of why people float. One for the physical, one for the spiritual, and really the third one is for the mental, so 3. If you are physically addressing aches, pains, just overall relaxation, floating is great, again, because of the physical quality of the magnesium being a natural muscle relaxer. When you're in the float tank, there's a lack of stimulation, right? So you get into a very relaxed state. Some think of it as, you know, the state that you fall in right before you fall asleep. The theta state is a very deep level of relaxation, and your mind just goes really into a relaxed state. So it addresses anxiety, it addresses nervousness, it addresses stress. They're doing a lot of research, clinical research with academic-based emphasis on addressing PTSD, depression. So there's a lot of new information coming out about that that's being released every year.
That was amazing. So I floated, I got frozen. I'm the most relaxed I have ever been. I got my tea. Gloria, thank you. This is perfect.
You can find out more information about Float 60 and its 3 locations at float60.com. It's like a story out of a fairy tale. When Johnny and Katie Frostborn first met, they had big dreams. She of opening a coffee shop and bakery, and he of creating a community gaming destination. Capitalizing on the rise of nerd culture and the lack of representative shops in the Hobart area, these entrepreneurs risked it all and opened their own multi-purpose cafe.
The Librarium Cafe, to us, is a nerdy gaming cafe. We wanted to bring a coffee shop to Hobart, but we wanted to bring something that was us. There was nothing like this within a 20 to 30 minute drive.
Our theory behind it was come for the coffee, stay for the games. We wanted it to feel like if you were gaming at home, but if you didn't want to game at home, it'd be a cozy environment for you to either play a game, hang out with friends, have a meeting, do classes, that kind of stuff. I always dreamed of opening up a bakery and a coffee shop, and he wanted to open up a game store. So when we started dating, it was one of the things that we talked about the most.
A lot.
Yeah, it was, it was a dream. It was something, oh, wouldn't it be great someday if we opened up this place and we had somewhere for all of our friends to come hang out and game, and for us to, be able to be in this environment that we love all the time. And the more we talked about it, the more it started to kind of take shape. And we were as surprised as anybody when it actually became a thing. Like, wow, this actually worked. All right.
We also wanted to marry the two because they actually work really well. Also, introducing everybody else to gaming is super fun.
Rewarding.
People didn't know these board games existed. People didn't know these card games existed. In the right atmosphere. I mean, we've gotten a lot of people just coming in and looking and saying, "Oh, well, that's cool."
Northwest Indiana already had a decent gaming community, whether that was tabletop games, Magic, D&D, especially since nerd culture has become a little bit more mainstream. We had the perfect opportunity to kind of scoop up this whole big crowd of people that had just gotten into this stuff.
So our most popular drinks are the bubble tea drinks and the butter brew.
The butter brew is a constant. People would riot if we stopped selling it, so we're not going to. We've had that drink since
second week.
Yeah, second week that we opened. It was our first big specialty latte. So you can get the butter brew hot, iced, or as a soda. Hot and iced are both made with milk, and you can add a shot of espresso to that if you want. It doesn't come with espresso because we knew a lot of kids were going to be getting it, and we joke that we don't have a mailbox big enough for all the hate mail we get from their parents sending these kids home full of espresso. Yeah, we'll always have something nerdy themed besides the butter brew, just to keep up with the theme of the cafe, which is just nerddom in general. Things change seasonally. Like you'll see cold brew during the summer, but not so much during the winter because people aren't typically getting cold drinks. But yeah, if we see something that, or come up with an idea that just inspires us, we'll pop it on the menu. If it goes over well, we'll keep it. If not, then we'll try something else. It's gonna be 3 years in November, and if you told me 10 years ago that I would have started this with my husband and we would be here for 3 years, I'd be like, haha, funny joke, but we really have, and we could not have done it without our community, without the amazing support that we've had from new people, return guests. It's been really cool to watch.
You can find the Librarium Cafe in downtown Hobart or learn about upcoming gaming events on their Facebook page. The Gary Aquatorium was